Okay, so we're trying this one more time. Okay. I'm never doing this by myself usually. I'm always with Miss BB. And she told me that, I needed to do something else with the channel. So you know what? I thought I would do a little mukbang by myself. And so I didn't know what to get or what to do. So I thought I'd just talk a little bit about 2019 YouTube stuff and show you what I got for lunch. So I got a shrimp pistolet. It's like bread and it's got shrimp and some cool sauce. And then I got I got some boudin balls right there. Boudin balls. And that came with a really cool sauce. And then like you saw in the thing, I got some catfish and shrimp. I told them to fry the catfish hard. I'm going to cover it up. Because I don't want it to go dry. So 2019 came in like a storm. And like with YouTube, I was like really like kind of like, up in the air about it. Because, I was doing Mr. Brando's channel. And that was doing pretty good. And, we started off with this channel right here. And a lot of people were checking us out. And when I started Mr. Brando's channel with April, we had the whole idea, like we sort of told you a million times about the idea about the whole thing. I didn't really think it was going to have the staying power, the takeoff power that it did. And God bless, it did. Oh, hey, Dwayne, what's going on, my man? Yeah, you see me, man? I'm eating Cajun food by myself today. Yeah, good to see you. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that is good. That's the boudin ball thing. With that sauce, wow. I didn't expect it to be that good, but it's pretty darn good. Pretty impressed. So we started doing this, and people, oh, don't rub it in. Trust me, bro. I never do this, so I'll try not to. This is some good groceries though. I got the lunch portion of everything. So I only got 3 balls. I got the pistolet. I got the fish. And the idea was just to, get something with a little bit of variety because, later on when Miss BB gets home, we're going to go to, I guess, go see a movie. Something we don't hardly ever do. Should be fun. But getting back to YouTube. So, yeah, we were doing this YouTube thing. And she was like, like we were looking at this channel. And I have met so many cool people doing this channel. I mean, my friends from, all over. Like last night we had someone on the call from, what do you call that? Freaking Australia. We have people I get people all the time this morning. I was up getting emails from Malaysia and England. And oh, you guys see this stuff. Oh, this is so good. They did it. It's different. I like it. At work. Man, bro, usually I am too. I'm sorry to be smacking, but this is a mukbang. You're supposed to smack and carry on. It's kind of like having etouffee in a bread bowl. This thing is wicked awesome. And it's cool how they get the bread so soft. I mean, literally amazing on that. That is really, really good. Yeah, so it took off. And it's been a lot of ups and downs. I didn't see that. Dwayne, say it again. I'm going to get some catfish when I get off. Nice, man. Yeah, we're going to, I guess, go to see a movie. But I thought I'd tell you all a little bit about this YouTube thing. So, the whole YouTube thing was cool. But the thing that always got me about it is like, in our community, it's like either you're smart or there's got to be someone smarter than you. There's a lot of put down in this business. And I mean, I've been victim of it. I mean, I felt like attacked by some YouTubers and some Dinarians and some people. And I guess I shouldn't have. You should always have confidence, within yourself. And then, the rest will follow. But, like when you try to put out a quality product, you just kind of notice that people, they just kind of down you, man. I mean, it's kind of like a Debbie Downer in a lot of ways. It's kind of like, dang, I thought this was going to be a lot more of like collaboration and stuff. And, and what some people I have, some people has been really cool. Like we get together, we talk about our investment all the time. which leads me to my other favorite things. But you know, we talk about these things and we have fun with it. And you know, it's a jazz. And then some people are like, you know, like they hate on you, they question your sources, and you know, I don't know about this or that. And you're like, dude, what? I mean, why can't we just like, you know, use each other's information to grow? Like you would think that would be like a really big deal. And I need to work on that myself. I should be reaching out to way more YouTubers that are in my category and being like, hey man, or hey lady, or hey whomever, what are you doing to grow? What are you doing to get things going? Well, thanks, Dwayne, man. Hey, Peter, what's up, bro? You out there having some beers today? I try to, man. I try to handle things like a professional. You know what I mean? Like, I want people to, like, have fun with it and, like, you know, go out and do things like, you know, like, man, I can't tell you, like, collabing with you guys, talking with you guys. I enjoy the shit out of that. Like, that's a lot of fun for me because, and I know I cuss too much. I cuss way too much. Oh, yeah, about an hour. That's right. Yeah, you said you're going to go do something. I'm going to work on that. Like, I'm going to get a swear jar, and I'm not going to cuss so much. But, like, I try not to. But, like, this is, I mean, you know how I am. So, you know, Crazy mukbang sounds. What do you guys think of mukbangs? They're intense, man. I mean, like, this whole pistol lip thing, if Miss BB saw this, she would die. This is right up her alley. Bread. Awesome. I mean, this sauce, I mean, you could literally put a tire in it. Oh, you do? Hey, Lisa. Good to see you. You love mukbangs too? Me too. I'm kind of new at it, so if I'm smacking too much or not enough, would you guys let me know, please? And Miss B will tell you, I hate recording, so I do everything live. Daisy, stop it. We're on TV. I do everything live. So anyway, you know, the hate, I figured more people would have more like a congratulatory type of perspective in this investment. Some have, like Nanos reached out to me. Super nice guy. I mean, you know, and I'd hoped a few others had, and hopefully they will. Hey, you know, I'm not going to hate on nobody else. I'm going to congratulate their shine. And as long as we see the fruition of our investment, kind of doesn't matter at this point, you know, who's got more, who's got less, or who's got whatever. What matters is, Daisy's safe, my brother. Trust me. She's like running the house. She's in here. She's thinking she's going to get a little treat here. She's not. Honey, this is going right to daddy. But, yeah, I thought there'd be a little bit more congratulatory stuff going on. Hadn't yet. I'm hoping, you know what I mean? I'm going to come out with some, I'm collabing with a really good friend about some theories that one of them comes out tomorrow. That's going to be dope. I mean, I'm serious on that. There's Daisy right there. If you like the idea of understanding where your investment comes from, what it comes from to what it's doing, you will love this collaboration. And I'm going to post it on my Facebook. It's going to be ill. I mean, it's going to be one of those things that you're going to say one day you're going to go, either every single thing is going to come true. Can you guys still see me? I guess so, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, you guys have seen me totally. To the mall, I threw these boudin balls. And still talking. Facebook logic, I guess. But yeah. So anyway, haters, don't hate. And you know what? We're all just trying to see prosperity. I think that's the main thing. And I guess because I came up in the whole Dinarian thing, like idolizing, or not idolizing, that's a bad word. You should never idolize a man. But I came up listening to him, man. I came up like, this guy really, to me, had like some really cool knowledge. This catfish. Not really a big strip, but the shrimp looked pretty good. I mean, shrimp looked pretty good. There's no way I'm going to eat all this. I think I'm going to eat one catfish and one of these. I, a few years ago, had gastric bypass. I used to be super duper heavy. I had gastric bypass, so can't eat that much. I'm eating those 2 boudin balls and that pistol was a lot right now. But, I definitely want to try this. Really good. But, anyway. I expected the collaboration, but I guess because the interview format, I thought it would have been different that way. People would have felt more at ease coming on the show and calling in and having open talks about stuff, and we don't do that enough in this community. I think you could like cross genre a little bit. No platform's too big or too small to reach a good audience, you know what I mean? I think as long as you're honest and transparent, doesn't matter if you like may not see eye to eye, but I think it's definitely cool. You talk about it, get your feelings out, and I guess that's what makes the Mr. Brando show so much different. I have intakes and outtakes and all that stuff. I hate that stuff. Okay. Sorry. You're always going to have intakes and outtakes. I don't mind that. But when I'm doing commercials for work or whatever, I hate stopping and starting and stopping and starting. It sucks. The catfish, Daisy, get down. Get down, Daisy. The catfish is pretty good. I mean, I think it's pretty good. Like, I don't know like what other people would think about it. I like their tartar though. See, they give you one tartar, right? They give you these packages of tartar. I hate that. And this was a lunch. I mean, I know I didn't spend like $50 on this or nothing like that, but I want the good stuff. I want the good tartar. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to eat tartar, I want the good one, you know? But anyway, I digress. So, you know, doing this whole thing and collabing and meeting people, and that's thrown now into like the whole... Okay, hold on. Let's see what this is saying. So, TNT are saying there are people exchanging now. How are they going ton play when it turns out to be BS? You know, man, I don't know. I don't know how these guys get away with saying these things when it's blatantly not true. Because I know if I went on my channel and was like, hey, look, I believe in these things and I know I don't believe in them. And if I believe in this person, I know I don't believe in it. My audience would like, they would totally tear my butt up. They tear me up for cussing. They tear me up for like, and these are actual things. They get on me about like, you know, not giving them the information from a caller. So I could imagine that if I just went out there and spewed a bunch of like lies or like a bunch of things that just simply weren't true, how my audience would treat me. I don't know what they're going to do. And you know what? God bless them for doing the best they can. Maybe the information they're getting is bad. But I mean, my whole thing is I wish they'd call in and be like, hey, look, this is what's going down. Let's talk about it. Nobody does that. In the age of, you know, all this technology, Skype, Google Hangout, YouTube, I don't know all the rest of them, but like you would think that people would be like more apt to get on there and like, you know, discuss things like face to face. Doesn't happen in this business. You know what I mean? It's just weird. I guess because I'm in sales that I like, you know, I appreciate the face to face. I appreciate a good argument. And I also appreciate listening. That's one thing I think I try to do on the channel for us. I try to listen to the questions, and that's why I respond personally to everything that I can in a timely fashion, because I remember reaching out to certain people and either not getting an answer or, you know, not getting the answer that satisfied me. Oh, thank you, Isaac. Yeah, man. I mean, you don't know. I mean, listen, you guys know how it is when you're getting information secondhand from somebody else, and, you know, hey, I think there's a fine line between lying, like straight up, like I'm not going to tell the truth, or there's a fine line between that and I know this isn't true, but I'm going to report it anyway. And that's where I've had to like separate myself from like certain people in this genre, because I knew what they were saying wasn't true. And then I didn't believe in it either. So I think at some point your own moral compass has to take over. And I know people are going to say, well, you know, how are you so morally, you know, focused, and other people, you know, they're just doing the best they can. I mean, you can't. And that's the decision, like, I think about being a honest, like, reporter, I guess would be. I mean, I'm not a reporter by any means, and not even to downplay the word for people. But I think that's where it's being honest in the investment is that I can sit back and say, oh my gosh, y'all, look at all this food left. This beauty's going to kill me. She's going to eat good. Daisy, you can't eat that. But, like, I think that's where being honest in, like, the whole community plays a big difference, is that's how you know if people are going to listen to you in the long run. Because I'm telling you guys, one day we're going to exchange. I mean, I don't know it for sure when. I know that I feel it in my heart and soul. And like a good friend of mine asked me, how do you know? And I told him, I don't know, man. I don't have any more proof than what's inside of my heart and soul than when I bought this 10 years ago. I knew it was something. You know, I'm passionate about that. I mean, I'm so passionate about it, I'm almost to the point where I'm sickened by it because my faith is so true and so strong. It's like anything else, I know it's going to happen. And when it happens, I'm not going to be like, oh, look at this, look at this. I mean, I'm already blessed, man. I already got a house. I got cars. I got a loving wife. I got an awesome kid. I mean, I got a dog. Even my dog likes me. You know what I mean? You know, I'm so blessed right now that money won't change me as a person. Like, I'll be in Vegas in a few weeks anyway. Like, we'll be in Cali like a couple weeks anyway. It's not even that for me. You know, it's not buying a bigger house or a better car. For me, it's like taking this to the next level. And that's where this whole investment thing is for me. Like, I want to like show people, you know, like what's up, especially people that feel like your means are limited. Because I remember, you know what I mean, thinking to myself, like, only super smart people did this, or you don't question this person because they said this, but this person, you know, likes me too. I know, right, Peter? Isn't that crazy? I know you like me though. Hell, we talk all day. But I know that, you know, I really felt like in some ways that this was like about the haves and the have-nots. Even before people got money, it was always about like, you know, I got kicked out of a Facebook group. And I actually like these people. Like, when I turned on Mr. Brando, I quit commenting. Like, I got kicked out of a Facebook group. And the whole thing was they got mad at me because I got on my own live and said, you know what? For the information that someone else was giving to get rid of trolls, I was going to charge people for it. Dumbest thing I could have uttered out of my mouth. Dumbest thing. They crucified me for it. Now, imagine if I went out and said, hey, these people are exchanging. You know what I mean? Or this person, I prompt this person to call in and say this. My gosh, my audience would kill me. You know what I mean? So that's why, you know, I don't get credit, or I don't even give myself credit for being honest. I give myself credit for trying to be as honest and as upfront as I can. And you know what? I've been kicked out of a lot of Facebook groups. I'll be kicked out of a lot more. And that's why, like, you know, when me and Miss Bibi were talking about it, we didn't want to do a Facebook group. We wanted to do like a fan page. And on that fan page, I do that for you guys. If you guys got stories or whatever, don't email them to me. Don't text the number I give out on YouTube. Put that on the Facebook chat. And if you don't have Facebook, you know, get a Facebook, stick your picture on there and post up, man. Have some fun. Be interactive. And that's the whole thing about this thing to me was, it was always lecture, listen. Lecture, listen. I'm smart, you're dumb. My info's smarter. I got the article. I'm a better person because I'm smarter or somehow more in the know than you. Let me tell you this. Half the people talking about this investment because they're speculative, half are going to be wrong. The other half are going to be wrong. And there's going to be a few people that were right. And you know what? At the end, you'll all be right because when the investment goes through, you're all going to look smart. And everybody's going to sit back and say, well, you know, I called it. You know, I called it. You know, I called it. I'm not going to even say that. I'm going to say, we're going to the bank. This is what we're doing. Next step's this. Because the funny thing about this money is a lot of people are going to lose it, right? They're not going to have the mindset of like a Mr. Brando to say like, I've had money and I lost it. I've had things and I lost it. And what that taught me was, it taught me the mindset of a rainy day. Like my dad used to always tell me, you know, and I mean, you know, smart guy. I mean, really smart guy. He'd go, the chicken was in it, but the pig was committed. Okay. And that always blew my mind. Like even this day, I'm like, wow. So like the pig was committed because he gave his life. So in this investment, yeah, I'm giving a piece of myself and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun doing it, but more so I'm committed to making sure that once people get wealth, they keep it. And they're going to have examples and good examples. I'm not your atypical YouTuber. You know what I mean? I got the hippie hair. You know what I mean? I wear the gold chain from time to time. You know what I mean? I'm always wearing sports stuff or t-shirts. Heck, I just started putting on polo shirts for the show because everybody was like, they won't take you seriously unless you're halfway dressed up. Well, my whole thing was when I opened my mouth and the knowledge that came out of it, people should have respected that, not the way I looked. And that's the other reason why I wanted to put myself out there like that. Because I don't look like your atypical denarian. I don't think like your atypical denarian. And I never will. Because my whole thought process is we're going to get this money. Not Mr. Brando's group or not this group over here or not the TNTs. When they go international, man, all of us are going to go get this money. And what are you going to do after you get it? You know, that's my question like for people. Like what's your after plan? pay off a few bills, pay off the IRS, pay off your ex-wife, pay off your child support, pay off your house. You know, what if you're in an apartment? What if you only got one $25,000 note? What are you going to do with that, you know, X amount of dollars to secure your future for you? If you got kids, a husband, a wife, what are you going to do to make yourself whole? You know, those are the things that enwrap me in the investment, because I want to be that person that they can always tune into to say, you know, hey man, Mr. Brando, yeah, he cusses too much. Yeah, he's probably a little too passionate. He screams or whatever, but you know what? He cared. He cared enough and beat it in my head enough, that said it enough, maybe late in the game. I should have did this probably 8, 9 years ago. I just didn't have the time to do it 8, 9 years ago. If I did, I would have done it. I would have done it because I feel like so many people got misled. That's why so many people ask the same questions over and over and over. It's not that they're not smart, or it's not that they don't watch the last show. It's just that they've been broken down mentally between these people that are mods, Facebook groups, these demigod gurus. And I hate that freaking word guru. I hate that word guru. I hate that word guru, because if you were so smart, why didn't you go to Iraq and fix their problem and then implement something? Just like Soros stole all that money out of England, or just like just like Deming did with Japan, go over there and fix their infrastructure, make them up to date, put them in the fast lane, and we'd all be at the bank. But nobody's that smart because it's speculative. Man, I hate that guru crap. You know what I love, though? I love seeing the camaraderie of people. I love seeing the different ethnicities, the people from different countries, the people that, like, you know, like, I don't want to call them the least lost and forgotten, because they're not. We're all good people, man. We may not all like cheer to the same drummer. We all may not sit up like I do and beat my hand on something, but we all, you know what I mean, deserve to be heard. And I think that being heard means, hey, good afternoon, Bethany. Good afternoon. I think being heard means that your voice, you mean something. You know, all human beings want to be validated, right? All human beings want to be told they're okay, like you're good people. You know what I mean? And that's in my line of work. In this, if this is going to be my passion project, then that's what I'm going to give to people. I'm going to be that person that if you speak, I'm going to speak back. If you write me a note, I'm going to write it. In some ways, I don't even think it matters. Man. Okay, there we go. Now we're back. Okay, so I got you clear. So I don't know how much of that was heard. I just said, like, I don't even think it really matters after it all is said and done. You know, like, this is my thing, though. Like, when you are prompted to the next level and you're there and you're at the glory, the bank, man, you're doing it. You're exchanging. You're right there. What's going through your mind? Who are you going to help first? You know, who are you going to put in that position that you go next? You know, kind of like I always hear like these musicians talk about who's going to blow up next. You know, who's going to be the next, you know, Barack Obama or Donald J. Trump. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it kind of doesn't really matter. Whatever your aspirations are, they are. You know what I mean? It's cool that you have them. Okay, Beth, I'm having rotisserie chicken and green beans, potatoes, lunch, homemade. Well, Bethany, you are like way better than me today. I went out to lunch. The food was awesome, though. I mean, seriously, food was really, really good. I'm still nibbling. It's supposed to be a mukbang, but I'm up here preaching. I want people to realize longevity is kind of like respect. Respect is only earned when you have great and awesome intentions for a long period of time. Not that you've had this show for a long period of time and you ain't done nothing, because every time you said boots on the ground or this or this or this, it didn't come true. No, respect will be earned after I've done this for a long period of time and I performed at a high level with integrity and honesty and everything I got. And that's why you can ask Miss BB, like, when these shows are over, if somebody calls me, man, or they text me, I probably don't even respond. I fall out. That's right, Bethany, that's right. You told me that. You're going to help human trafficked girls. You know, there's this lady here in Houston that works with HPD that she does the same thing. I'm going to get her card for you and I'm going to save it. So then when all this goes through, she saved so many lives from being in sex trafficking and in these, you know, these rub and tug massage parlors and all this crazy stuff, man. I mean, like, she saved so many women. And like she herself was caught up in trafficking when she was young. And now she's married to some like prominent, you know, he's on the news. He's a very prominent guy. I mean, he's really, really prominent. I can't think of his name, but he's really awesome. And the things that they do to help people is just amazing. And that's all I want. You know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds like so pious or whatever. I'm not. I've just gotten to the point in my life where I bought all my toys. I mean, I could take you around and just show you crap and be like, you know what? When I was, you know, a few years ago, I just bought stuff to buy it. You know what I mean? I knew the value of it, but it didn't have any cost, if that makes sense. I knew what it cost, but it held no value. That's what I meant to say. That's jaw-dropping to me, you know? How do you have so little or have so much, but have so little, you know? People gotta like really stop, think about waste, think about, you know, their footprint on the earth, and, you know, make life more about helping your fellow person, helping, you know, especially helping ourselves in this dinar community. You know what? I don't care if you guys share the videos or not. Heck, you know what? I found out, you know, 50% of my subscribers watch every show, but 50% of the people that watch the show never subscribe. So what does that tell you? Either a whole bunch of people are just interested in what you got to say, but don't follow you, or a whole bunch of people follow you, but only half of them are interested in what you got to say. So I say that to say this. If it would help someone, you know, if you could bleep out the stuff you don't like and keep the stuff you do, that's all I'd ask you to do. Man, I'm trying to think of something else. I didn't know how long, you know, this was supposed to go. Let's see what that comment was, Bethany. I've been blessed and have things. It's time to give back. Yeah, time to give back, man. Time to really like focus on the future, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I know I shouldn't do it. This fish is good. Yeah, it is. It's time to focus on the future. And it's time to let bygones be bygones. And quit letting people be. And I'm going to reach out to more of these guys that are gurus types and be like, you know what? Hey, you want to come on the show? Come on. Your platform is bigger than mine. You want me to bring over Mr. Brando's group on one of these live areas and we could do like a dual live where you feel like you're getting something out of it? Because these YouTubers are getting paid. The YouTubers are getting paid. The call people are getting called. And the people that, you know, don't ask for anything don't get. So a closed mouth don't get you anything. You know, and not that YouTube pays you a ton. Trust me, they don't. I mean, I guess if you're like a big time YouTuber, like some of these guys with, you know, 150, 200, 250,000 people, but anybody less than 100,000 people may not be getting paid to the level that a lot of us think they are. And the effort that they're putting into their channels isn't necessarily the effort of a Spielberg or a Rodriguez or a Spike Lee or somebody like that. It's really them just putting out content or taking somebody else's content and putting it out. So I say that to say this. Anybody could be YouTube famous, but how many of you guys, along with myself, are going to pledge to be morally famous? You know, morally connected and staying power and having respect and earn it and keep it, you know? I wish Becky would call me. She's welcome to call. If one of y'all know Becky, tell her to call. You know, I'll talk to her. I mean, any of them, TNT, any of them. Listen. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry. The Facebook channel, and you guys want to share them with your favorite groups or your favorite people. There's no cursing in it. There's no signatures to it. I'm not even going to put my name on it. Share it. Share it with your friends. Yeah, it's my end. I'm going live from my iPad, and I think it's kind of goofified. But I've been on here preaching long enough. I'm sure you guys got better things to do, right? Go hang out. I think me and Daisy are... Let me see if Daisy will eat any fish. Here, y'all. See this little fish? Here, Daisy. Will you eat that? Let's try it. Nope. No fish for Daisy. That didn't work. So, now you want to sit up on your hind legs. Here. That's Daisy. And that's me, Mr. Brando. And guess what? I'm signing off. I'm out of here. I already did the thumbnail for this. I did my time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I'll do more of these. It was kind of fun. You have a good one too, man. Have a proper pint for me, okay, brother? Dwayne, be safe at work. Bethany, man, just beat whatever it is you're doing out there.